Okay, we're going to start with China Daily this morning. The headline, Xi Jinping calls for strengthening relations with Kazakhstan. So Chinese President Xi Jinping met with Kazakh President Kassym-Jomart Tokayev in Shanghai on Thursday on the sidelines of the 2026 World AI Conference. President Xi called for strengthening strategic cooperation between the two countries and urging both nations to align their development strategies and deepen pragmatic collaboration. Their key areas of focus that they discussed included trade, energy, digital economy and artificial intelligence. And Xi also emphasized efforts under the Global Develop Initiative, Global Security Initiative and the Global Civilization Initiative, saying that this partnership is rooted in decades of history and trust. Next up, The Guardian. We'll go to the UK. According to an exclusive report, Trump's Board of Peace has scaled back its ambitious plan to rebuild Gaza. So instead of a full reconstruction, the plan is now reduced to a small pilot project for a temporary camp in southern Gaza. Officials say the goal now is to keep something going and keep the ball in play. A few Moroccan and Kosovan officers have arrived as part of an international stabilization force, but major construction has not yet begun. Diplomats in Jerusalem say that progress remains very limited and any future coalition is expected to take a more flexible approach. To the Dhaka Tribune, beyond Farakka, Bangladesh pushes for climate-resilient Ganges water treaty. So Bangladesh is aggressively pushing India for a new climate-resilient Ganges water sharing treaty as the current third-year agreement rapidly approaches its expiration date in December of this year. Negotiations between Dhaka and New Delhi have intensified, while Bangladeshi officials indicate that the existing water sharing mathematical formula remains broadly unacceptable and are fiercely demanding the reinstatement of a legally backed guarantee clause. So the mechanism mirrors the historic 1977 Ganges agreement, aiming to secure predictable and uncompromised water flow during the critical dry season. So environmental and geopolitical experts are calling this a pivotal moment, arguing that any new treaty must adopt a basin-wide approach that balances regional water security, ecosystem protection and long-term regional cooperation in the face of changing or escalating climate change. To Pakistan's Daily Times, shifting the focus to Washington, Vance accuses Israelis of undermining Iran negotiations. So US Vice President J.D. Vance has launched his sharpest public criticism yet against elements of the Israeli government. Speaking candidly during an appearance on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast, Vice President Vance openly accused individuals linked to the Israeli administration of actively working to undermine diplomatic negotiations with Iran. Vance went as far as to allege that these figures are running campaigns to manipulate American public opinion in an effort to prolong the conflict indefinitely. According to Vance, this coordinated push is specifically designed to derail ongoing diplomatic efforts that align with President Donald Trump's foreign policy objectives. Despite the predictable backlash, the Vice President remained defiant, insisting that he will continue to pursue strategies that strictly serve American national interests first. Okay, let's go to the United States, to the Washington Post. Its headline, What to Know About the Save America Act that Trump is pushing. So Senate Republicans have said repeatedly that the bill does not have enough support to pass. President Donald Trump is escalating pressure on Congress to pass the Save America Act, a voting reform bill that he claims will secure midterm election victories for Republicans. While Senator Mike Lee and other supporters advocate for its immediate passage, Senate Majority Leader John Thune and other Republican leaders warn the bill lacks sufficient support to pass the Senate, highlighting a rift within the party. And finally, let's quickly look at the Australian, an exclusive report there today discussing proposed changes to Australia's capital gains tax. Analysts are warning that the changes could impact younger Australians, housing affordability and retirement savings as the debate continues on how to balance revenue and growth.